Peace Collective, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is Milan. I am an intuitive tarot reader and psychic medium. If you guys are new here to this channel, welcome. If you guys are returning, welcome back. It means the world to me each and every single time you guys join. Thank you guys times 1,000 for being here and for deciding to spend your time and your energy here with me in these readings. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. However, we're going to get into another deep dive today. As you can tell by the title, we're going to look into the energy around Drake at this time. If you guys are interested in readings that look more into celebrity culture, the entertainment industry, music, I've got an entire playlist already curated. It's called the Deep Dive Series. And that's where you can find more readings just like this one. We do live streams on this channel every once in a while. I offer love readings on this channel. I offer personal readings. If you guys are ever interested in a personal, definitely don't be shy. Feel free to let me know. Hit me up. All the information is going to be in the description box down below, like always. Just as a quick disclaimer, this is not a fan page. This is not a stand page or anything of the sort. Everything in this reading is alleged until proven otherwise and for entertainment purposes only, you guys, okay? If you don't like what I'm saying, you don't rock with the vibes here on the channel, it's okay to just click off the video. It's no big deal. If you guys do resonate with the message, you like the vibes here, something makes sense to you, definitely leave a like. It's absolutely free. Share if you care. Subscribe. Join the family if you haven't already. I would love to have you guys here, okay? So we're going to look into the current energy around Drake at this time. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Drake was on a tour in Australia at the very tail end of last year, 2024. So I don't really know what he's up to now, honestly. Before I even tapped into this reading to start recording, it just felt kind of just flatlined was the energy I was getting. He put out that album with Party Next Door. You know, it wasn't too bad. So I don't know what's going on with Drake right now, honestly. So we're about to see. Let's see what Spirit has to say. I have a King of Cups here that's representing Drake, being that he's a Scorpio. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he's a Cancer moon as well. So heavy water energy with Drake. So, and there's also that lawsuit going on. I almost forgot to mention that. As you guys know, he's still in the middle of that lawsuit with UMG. That's still ongoing. I believe there's supposed to be a trial starting, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, please feel free to get in the comments. Let me know what you guys know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. But yeah, let's just get right into this, see what's going on just overall at this current time. We're going to start with a couple of oracle decks. I already have a few that I wanted to use. Then we'll get into the tarot a little bit later to clarify the messages, you guys. If somebody wants to timestamp the reading, you are more than welcome to. Thank you very much ahead of time, okay? Let's see. What is the current energy when it comes to Drake at this time, please? What's the current energy when it comes to Drake at this time? Oh, wow. Tension is showing up already. Okay, stressed out. Migraines and worry. About what, Drake? What's going on? I really like that Nokia song that he put out. That was on that album he did with Party Next Door. I think that song's really catchy. I feel like, I mean, it's already May. I feel like by now Drake would usually have like a summer bop, at least a couple at this point in time. But it feels a little quiet right now for Drake. But let's see. Let's continue. Stressed out, migraines, and worry. What's going on? Ooh. Psychopath? Are you serious? This card always kind of reminds me of the Joker. Okay, it says abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. Wow, interesting. Maybe he feels a little tension or a little stressed out. Immediately I'm getting he doesn't really trust the people around him, like, at all. Okay, yeah, look, it says trapped. Wow, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. Okay, he could feel a little trapped or stuck when it comes to his contract, is what I'm hearing specifically. I feel like I've mentioned that before in a Drake reading I did, whatever the last Drake reading was that I did. It kind of felt like he is doing all of this and making this big spectacle out of it because he really just wants out of his contract. He doesn't want to really be attached to the label anymore, allegedly. Okay, but let's continue. Let's see. Wow, okay, drowning is showing up, burned bridges. They didn't fall out. I'm going to take the one that did fall out, but stagnant. Wow. stuck, dead end, frozen. And the first thing I said just a couple of minutes ago was that it felt very flatlined before I even came and sat down and hit the record button. So that could be why this tension is here, feeling stressed out, having a little bit of worry, because he may feel things are a little slow right now, okay? Geez, doesn't mean it's going to stay that way, okay? Does not mean it has to stay that way, but currently at this moment, that's just what's coming out here, okay? Yeah, look, drowning. It showed up anyway. I just saw this card, put it back, and here it is. Over your head, overextended, and rock bottom. Geez, this is very... I feel very down in the dumpster right now with this energy, Drake. Okay, what is this? I feel like he doesn't really know what to do next, okay, with this unpredictable energy, okay, because I'm literally seeing somebody just like throw darts at a wall, so they maybe just don't know what to do next. Okay, what is this? Another thing with Drake is it's like, people are going to fuck with you anyway, like you're fucking Drake, you know, like you could say you're going on tour next week and people will buy those tickets, I'm more than sure, so... I don't know, the energy feels very just kind of, Let's see. Soulmate is showing up. Twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. And then you have distance. Wow. Divorce, ghosted, and separation. So that could be the energy with his label, or again, his team, the people behind him, the people around him. I already said I don't think he really trusts the people around him right now at this time. Okay, with this friendship or these partnerships, okay? The people that he thought were quote unquote soulmates or meant to be together forever, you know, that can be business relationships as well. It's not like that anymore. Okay, divorce, ghosted, and separation. And I think I've mentioned this in another reading I did with Drake, where I feel like if you are the hottest thing since sliced bread, you know, the biggest rapper in the world, it's not easy to go independent, but I feel like he should be able to, and he should be fine. At least you would think that, right? But I know it's a lot more complicated than that, especially considering how wrapped up with UMG he is. UMG owns damn near everything of Drake. So I just feel like if he went independent though and just cut the ties, I feel like he could do well, but I don't think he wants to do that. I feel like there's this need, there's this necessity for the label, unfortunately. And I got that energy the last time I tapped in with Drake. Okay, I don't think he has necessarily a significant other or someone that he considers quote unquote a soulmate romantically at this time. It doesn't feel like that at all, but okay, let's see. Let me get one more of these and then we'll switch decks to something else. Oh, jeez. Chaos card. This reminds me of the Tower. Yeah, upheaval, disaster, and downfall. He feels like Archangel Michael is showing up at the bottom. Divine intervention. He really feels like he's going through it right now. Like, this is giving me somebody who feels like they are at the lowest of the low. And it's really sucks because it just seems like he's just not used to that, like, at all, you know? Things being a little quiet, or things being as quiet as they are around him, or again, just not trusting the people around him. He could be very distant at this time emotionally from people that he normally would be close to. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I'm hearing like the word tired. Like I feel like he's very tired and like exhausted is what I'm getting here also intuitively. Let's see. I'm going to move on to the next deck, but this is not looking too hot right now. I'm seeing, again, stress and worry. He's not exactly sure what to expect from the people around him or what to do next. Yeah, I don't know, but let's get into another deck, you guys. Okay, this is the True Crime deck. If you guys caught the reading I did about Beyonce not too long ago that I posted, I used this same deck. I hardly ever use this deck. I've had this deck for months, and I've used it. This is probably my third time using it now, maybe fourth time. So let's see. And I was just as I was drawn to it for that Beyonce reading, I was drawn to it for this reading. So let's see. What's going on when it comes to Drake at this time? Thank you. Wow, abuse and neglect is showing up. That's random. Okay. I saw this card when I did the Beyonce reading not too long ago. Wow, okay. Looks like there's a chain attached to a couch, but there's like no one attached to the chain. Okay, wow, what is this? Beach. Okay, again, more water energy. You know, he's a heavy water energy in his birth chart. Oh, geez. Okay. Child at the bottom of the deck. Oh, Lord. What is that about? Right after I just saw abuse and neglect. Allegedly. Okay. Let's see. When I get this beach energy, I feel like somebody who is, again, very emotional in their feelings currently at this time. Someone who like wants to be alone or feels like they have to be alone. Okay, this guy, it's very dark, very gloomy. Almost reminds me of like the beach from fucking the Twilight movie. It's just very dark and gloomy-ish, you know. But let's see. He could feel like he's been very used and abused and kind of just spit out and thrown to the wolves, is what I'm getting with this abuse and neglect energy. Greed. Wow. Yeah, I just heard pride comes before the fall. It looks like a gold bar here. I feel like he's starting to come to the realization, I'm getting this intuitively, he's starting to understand or realize that maybe his greed is what has isolated him, or what has created this isolation or this distrust for people, this disconnect from people. Okay. At this time, like fame, fortune, cars, clothes, hoes, just that very greedy lifestyle, materialistic lifestyle. I feel like he's realizing didn't really serve him much. Oh geez, look at this, the devil at the bottom. Honestly, again, guys, I really don't use this deck, so I didn't even know there was a devil energy in this deck. Okay. Toxicity. Okay. Lust, temptation, greed. Again, you know, the devil is showing up here. Wow. Making deals with the devil, literally. Now you're stuck and trapped. You've got tension and worry. You're stressed out. Wow, I'm hearing, I don't know why I just heard this, but it's like when the deal with the devil goes wrong is what I just heard. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on a minute. Okay, my bad, guys. I'm back. But yeah, I don't know why I just heard that. Like, the deal with the devil gone wrong is what I just heard, and it's creating isolation, loneliness. Again, he feels like this is the lowest he's been in a very long time. Emotionally, I just heard health-wise as well. Okay, well, let's see. Okay, hold on. The card just turned over. Jealousy? It looks like a pair of red high heels with like on a carpet. Those could be bloodstains or something. Okay, again with that devil energy I just saw. Greed, lust, jealousy, envy, all that stuff. Okay. Wow, what is this about? Jealous of what? Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, thank you, Spirit. He feels like people are jealous of him. That's his ego talking, though, I feel like. I mean, that doesn't mean that it's not true, but he could just feel like that all the time, though. What is this? Okay, a couple of cards. Couple. Wow, missing and power supply. Yeah, he feels like missing in power supply. That would mean for me, like intuitively, like his energy feels very low. Like energy is depleted, like missing in action is what I just heard. I don't know what this couple would be about necessarily. Looks like an older couple on top of that, but male, intuition. Life insurance. Okay, I'm gonna reshuffle and put those back, but yeah, definitely heavy energy of like low energy. What was that about? Let's see. What is this jealousy energy here for? You can feel like specific people are after him, or like there's particular people that like he knows by name is what I'm getting specifically, like that are jealous of him, or just don't like, they just want to see him again, just spit out and thrown to the wolves here. Okay, social media just fell out. Love. It has Facebook on it specifically, but the phone is like all cracked and looks like someone got beat up with a cell phone. There's blood on it and everything. I don't think he likes what he sees on social media. He's on social media very fucking heavily, though. He spends a lot of time there, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, what is this? Man-made disaster. Yeah, he feels like there are people specifically trying to do this, create his downfall or something here. Wow. Okay, looks like there's an airplane on fire. Okay, you know what I just heard? It's like, I just feel like he's digging his own grave for some reason, though. There's a lot that on social media that we may see that I feel like he's behind, or he could have a lot of people that he pays, is what I'm getting, allegedly, to like create chaos or create drama or to create sympathy, is what I'm hearing online on social media. And something like a man-made disaster, that means, you know, you created it yourself, or someone specific or an entity itself, an organization created it. Okay, wow, interesting. Yeah, it's either like one of those two. It's like he feels like there are people out here trying to like, again, like create his downfall or something. But I also feel like in the same breath, he's not making it any better for himself. I don't know. I don't like that. Mountains. Okay, mountains, that kind of indicates for me like, obviously like a location, a place with mountains, but something that's a struggle, something that's hard to get over. It's something here is like a climb, it's a journey, it's strenuous. With greed. Okay, what is this? Female is showing up. Ooh, and then perversion at the bottom. And secret. Wow, that's weird. Okay. Legal. Damn, Drake. Female. Perversion. You know, when something is perverted, okay, we think we know what that means. Secret here. And then you have legal proceedings showing up as well. So maybe that's what this worry and fear is about and all that stuff. Okay, there could be something, or maybe, again, he could feel like people are trying to orchestrate this behind his back or something like that. But in the same breath, again, man-made disaster. Like, yes, people have seen you do questionable things. I do feel like, again, he's having this realization moment with a lot of time alone and isolation. He's realizing that, again, money, clothes, hoes, that's that lifestyle, materialism, greed and all that. It has really created a struggle for him at this point in time in his life. Like, it was great while it lasted, but then it's in the end all be all, it's like it's giving it wasn't really worth it, or it's not currently worth it, is what I'm feeling from him. You know, again, the lustful energy, all of that, it just didn't do him well in the long run, is what I'm seeing. Okay, I just got a download with this greed and female. Greed with just money in general. Like, someone here may be getting paid off, or he may be paying somebody here. Again, I already said that. I feel like allegedly he could be paying people via the social media platforms to create narratives, or to I don't know, to say certain things, again, with this man-made energy, social media. But I'm also getting a vibe that he could be paying somebody off. Okay, what is this? Or if not that, there may be a female that may come out and try to like get money from Drake via like child support or some type of lawsuit. Okay, I already saw legal proceedings, so someone here may come out with a lawsuit and try to get money out of him or something. Wow, interesting. Okay, what is this? Burial? Oh shit. Wow. Justice? Ooh. This is a lot. Yeah, I'm glad I used these cards. Burial. It's like a skeleton in the ground. Abuse, neglect, beach, female. It's weird because I wasn't even going to say that because I was already feeling it, but I didn't want to say it. But I was going to say before, like, it kind of feels like there's somebody missing, or somebody was paid off possibly, or someone could have even like lost their life or something here, allegedly, a woman. And now it's kind of being swept under the rug, or he's very worried or concerned allegedly about someone kind of digging up shit from the past, like something old here. Then you have justice, again, an energy of legalities. Okay, there's handcuffs on here. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna get one more of these and I'm gonna move on to the next deck, you guys. Okay. Wow, interesting. Okay. Surveillance. Yeah, there could be like video footage of something like that, or he could be feeling very paranoid about being watched. Something here is on camera. Wow. Okay. Maybe that's why he's so paranoid or so worried. Outer space. Dismemberment at the bottom. Outer space. Okay. Yeah, like this is something he would hope like would just go away. And again, I'm trying to get like current energy at this time. So yeah, this is interesting. Can I clarify this outer space card? Then we're gonna move into the tarot, you guys. I swear. What is this outer space energy about? Extraterrestrial, alien, you know, head in the clouds. What is outer space, please? Cult. Intuition. Celebrity. Male. So maybe that's, yeah, again, that's why, again, he feels like it's a particular person or one or two people that are trying to like orchestrate stuff and get him out of here. Okay, people that you would never see. Okay, it's all dark, outer space. You would never see them or know who they are. Yeah, there's a lot. There's, jeez, Drake. Okay, there's a lot going on here. Not saying that he's in a cult or whatever, but he knows, and there's a lot of weird shit going on that's happened around him. Again, that's going to resurface here is what I'm seeing. And I see that he's very concerned or worried about it. And he's spending a lot of time in isolation, a lot of time alone. Like in one breath, yes, that these people are out to get him, for one, I feel like. But two, it's not that what they have on you is not true. Unfortunately, allegedly. It's like kind of fighting fire with fire or something is what I'm getting here. I don't know. Like something here might become unearthed, or something here, again, that he may have thought was dead and gone, like not a problem anymore. It's about to be resurfaced here. And it could be connected to a woman. Or, again, there's going to be like some woman that kind of comes out of the woodwork, out of nowhere, saying how Drake did this, Drake did that. I don't know. And looking for some money out of him or something, if not like child support. Like she's going to come out of the woodwork is what I'm seeing here. And the narrative is going to be like, oh, the narrative might be like, you know, oh, like, again, these people, these cults or the labels, they're doing this to me, blah, 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 blah. It's fake, but is it really though? It's kind of what I'm getting. Wow. Allegedly. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on a minute. All right, my bad, guys. I'm back. But yeah, this is very interesting. It's almost kind of dark and like, I don't really know what to say to this right now. I really don't. But let's see. I'm going to get into a tarot deck. This particular deck that I'm using, it can be read in the reverse or the upright. If you guys are familiar with my channel, you know I don't really read reversals. But with this deck, I will. So if it flips out in the reverse, I'm just going to leave it that way, okay? So just keep that in mind. But yeah, let's get into this. So, I definitely see he's very concerned about something here, or some type of downfall that's impending here. Wow. All right. What's going on when it comes to Drake at this current time, please? When it comes to Drake at this time. Okay. Page of Pentacles showing up in the upright. Ideas, opportunity, manifestation, employment, ambitions, diligence. Okay, again, that could be an offer as well. I definitely see something here about him paying somebody, or him getting like a small offer of some sort. The money is slowed down a little bit. The Justice card was flipped over as well, but it's in the reverse. Okay, Libra energy. It says unfairness, guilt, oh geez, dishonesty, punishment, and lack of accountability. Wow. And I already saw a card that said justice on it as well in the last deck that I used. And we already did see legal proceedings, okay? The Justice card can also talk about karma. In the reverse, this wouldn't necessarily be good karma, okay? But we'll see. Okay? And I definitely, again, legalities, paperwork, contracts. This would kind of be like the contractual offer here being made. We know that he didn't, it's clearly, it wasn't enough money. However much UMG was trying to offer him, it wasn't enough, okay? And I think that's why he wants to get out of that deal with UMG, because he's kind of like really tied to them. Again, they own everything of his. He can't even do fucking interviews without UMG getting a piece of the pie, you know? And he is going to court. He is taking this all the way with UMG, this lawsuit. So with the Justice card in the reverse, and the Page of Pentacles upright, I mean, he may not get what he's looking for, honestly, monetarily, or it may just not go his way at all. And if it does go his way, I feel like it's not going to be as much as he thought if they do try to pay him out or whatever, okay? But the card literally says dishonesty and guilt. So he's got some skeletons in his closet too. He's got some nerve to be going after UMG. That's why I feel like UMG is so just passive aggressive. They're just like, well, whatever, you know, be careful what you wish for, you know what I mean? It's like they're kind of being very almost nonchalant about it. It's weird. It's almost kind of eerie in a way. Like, it's like, we got you, Drake, we got you, okay. Wow, what is this? Queen of Swords. Okay, that's another energy of like legalities. This could be a judge, a lawyer, someone that you get very sound advice from. There's very heavy female energy around him. I don't know if his attorney is a female. I don't know about that, but he could get a lot of advice from a female around him or something. Maybe his mom, you know. But this Queen of Swords, it says intelligent, perceptive, independent, clear boundaries, direct communication. Okay, that's also the energy of truth. Truth being spoken, the truth coming out, someone being upfront and direct. But with this Justice card in the reverse, that's like the opposite of honesty. So again, I'm definitely seeing like this energy of mixing up narratives, and he's I just heard manipulator, okay, because the Justice in the reverse, Queen of Swords upright, these are opposite. You've got truth and clarity. Justice in reverse is dishonesty. So it's like, okay, which one is it, Drake? What are we picking today? You know, look at this, 8 of Swords upright. That's the Jail card. Fear, negative thoughts, self-imposed restrictions, isolation, entrapment. He feels very stuck. He feels very stuck. We already had a card that said stagnant. Okay, and it could be as well with these legal proceedings. Like, there's only so much he can do when he's got his label, which he needs to release music, hemmed up in court right now. So that's another reason why he could feel stuck, because the people that release his music, you're taking them to court. So what the hell? There's only so much you can do right now, for real. Wow. Okay, you guys, collective, allegedly, again, with this female energy, money. Someone here may speak up about something, or someone is going to come out the woodwork with some type of video footage, or they're going to say they have this or that on camera, or I saw him do this, I saw him do that. this is giving me a little further, maybe into the year. I don't know, but interesting. What is this? 10 of Cups. Okay, this is a family unit. In the upright, divine love, harmony, bliss, family. I told you, like family court, child support, something. Someone's going to try to come after him for some money here is what I'm seeing. It's going to be very out of the blue. Happiness, fulfillment, belonging, and support. And he's going to have to fight. He's going to have to defend himself with this. Very heavy energy of that here. That may also be another one of his worries. You know, not just UMG court stuff, but whoever this woman is. Yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. Okay, this is like a wife, baby mama type of shit. Okay, she's going to be coming for a pretty penny too. But the narrative is going to be, oh, it's the labels doing this. Which could be true. Doesn't mean that it's not true, but I feel like that's just the narrative that's going to be spun. I'm not even going to lie. When there could be some validity to this, allegedly. Okay? So what I want to tell for you guys, collective, you know, whether you fuck with Drake or not, personally, I like Drake. So, you know, I'm just reading the fucking cards, but don't believe everything you see. Okay? Is what I want to say with that. What is this? King of Pentacles. Okay, came out in the upright this time. The last time I did a reading on Drake, King of Pentacles came out in the reverse. So, upright, that's good. Okay, realistic, dependable, wealth, business, security. Now, I will say he's a little questionable when it comes to what he's gonna do next. Maybe like music wise, financially, I don't think he's too worried about that. But I do see something here coming out in court or going to court, and it's gonna cost him a pretty penny, or someone's gonna be looking for a pretty penny out of him. Okay. He is definitely like the sole provider in his family. I feel like he's been like that. He's been that for a very long time though. The sole provider of his family. So he's used to being like that. I'm hearing the word tricking off. I don't know why I just heard that, but tricking off. I feel like he spends a lot of money on women and again, materialistic things. The King of Pentacles can be very materialistic, okay? Hold on a second, guys. I'm so sorry. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm back. My bad, guys. But let's continue. Let's see. This Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, the money may be like a little slowed up right now. Doesn't mean it's just going to stop or he's just going to run out of money. It's just maybe a little slowed up right now. At least that's just how he feels, okay? Let's see. Temperance in reverse. Okay, Sagittarius energy. Imbalance, extremes, overindulgence, realignment, addiction. The Temperance card can also be, in the reverse, can be a lack of peace in your surroundings or a lack of inner peace as well. Okay, so imbalance. He's definitely feeling a lack of patience and a lack of imbalance, a lack of security is what I'm seeing here. He's not exactly sure what to expect when it comes to this lawsuit is what I'm seeing. It's kind of like he's just shooting for the stars and hoping for the best. I do feel like his attorneys are working the hell out of him. I do. Dragging shit along just to make more money out of him, allegedly, for sure, is what I'm seeing here. Addiction, overindulgence. I do feel like that's something that he's reflecting on as well. If he drinks a lot or maybe like pops pills, whatever his vice is, he's like coming to terms with that as well, is what I'm seeing. Like health-wise, I think I mentioned that earlier, something about his health. He could be kind of trying to focus on more. Wow, interesting. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna hear some crazy shit come out about Drake one of these days, if not in these next few months, because it may be old shit with this burial card stuff from like way in the past, or stuff that again that he thought just nobody knew about, or I don't know, and it may cause an imbalance here. Okay, 5 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, avoiding conflict. Yep, agree to disagree, passive, resolve problems, scattered. Okay, the Moon. That can be the energy of secrecy, illusions, mystery, Fear, yeah, subconscious, anxiety. Now I'm seeing like he almost wishes, like in his heart of hearts, in his subconscious, he wishes that, he wasn't in this fight or in this conflict with his label. Huh. Wow. Okay. That just got a download. That confirms everything. Okay. So if you guys were ever wondering about how he really felt with this battle, okay. Queen of Swords, Five of Wands. Okay. Queen of Swords is an orator, someone who, a writer, a singer. In this case, they're rappers. Five of Wands in the reverse. This is giving me, I wish I would have never even picked this fight. I wish I would have never even gone back and forth. I wish I would have never engaged in this. Okay. With Kendrick Lamar is what I'm getting with this. Like he wishes this, he would have never even did it. Again, Five of Wands in the reverse, wanting to avoid a fight, wanting to avoid conflict. Damn. Heavy energy of like regret here. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, It says resolve problems, but this lawsuit is like the tip of the iceberg of his problems is what I'm getting. Like, for real. I do feel like he could be trying behind the scenes, allegedly, with this Queen of Swords. Again, that could be a lawyer, legal counsel, someone you get advice from. Especially with this Justice card being here, definitely like your legal team. He could be trying behind the scenes to get his legal team to find some type of resolution with this resolved problem energy here with UMG behind the scenes. I feel like they're going to end up going all the way, kind of, which won't really end up well for Drake, I don't think. So maybe behind the scenes, again, we're not seeing this on headlines or whatever. But I do feel like there could have been talks behind the scenes, like, hey, man, like, can you just let them know, like, I want to try to fix this another way, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe the next step in this situation with Drake and UMG is discovery. If I'm not mistaken, okay, please someone correct me if I'm wrong. But let's continue. What's this? Ooh. Ten of Swords. Ooh. In the Death card in the reverse. Ooh. Resistance to change. Personal transformation. Stagnation. Holding on. Ten of Swords. That's complete ending. Defeat. Loss. Collapse. Failure, pain. Then I just say, like, if they take this all the way, it may not end up well for him. And look what showed up right after I said that. But he could be very fucking stubborn. Like, sometimes he allows his emotions, allegedly, to override his logic, which is not good in a situation like this, is what I'm getting. Yeah, Three of Cups in the reverse. It's like not a celebratory thing to be joyous about or anything. Okay. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Wow. That's why I said it may not be being talked about on the headlines, Twitter, Instagram, or whatever, but I do see that there was talks behind the scenes here trying to get this to be resolved with UMG. Like, hey man, like let's agree to disagree, okay? Like, what else can we do? I don't know. I don't think UMG wants to go to discovery anyway. I think they were trying to avoid that. But I feel like this, again, I'm reading for Drake, not UMG. It's giving, he could have tried behind the scenes as well to try to figure this out another way. But it's kind of like, you dug a grave. Now it's a little too far deep to get out of it. Now, if things do go his way in court, if they do go his way, it's just, shit is not going to go his way afterwards. Like, after court at all, like, it's a done deal for real. It's a wrap. Because something here is going to come out, and then he's going to have another court situation, or something is going to, like, some type of truth is going to be exposed, and it's not going to look good at all. It's not going to look good. Wow. Okay. It's giving, like, well, I'm still taking you to court, but don't blackmail me, or don't do this, don't put this out, don't say this about me afterwards, but I'm still taking you to court, okay? But after court, make sure you don't do this, that, or the third. When it's like, no, Drake, like, you can't, the relationship is not the same as it used to be between you and these people anymore. Like, no. You can't control the narrative with this time anymore. No. Damn, this sucks. Okay, Drake. Wow. What is this? Oop. Okay, 7 of Cups. Opportunities, choices, wishful thinking, options, fantasy. I'm definitely seeing like inebriation or someone here that likes to indulge and again, whatever type of substances he uses, vices, drinking, popping pills. I'm getting more specifically drinking and pills for some reason. Damn, Drake. Oh, wow. Okay, I just got a download. Oh, you guys already, you know how I already talked about this energy of a woman coming around, maybe trying to get child support out of him or get some money out of him because of something that happened on camera. Just 10 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. It's like you got a lot of options when it comes to your relationships, or you got a lot of households to fill is what I'm seeing. Okay, like you have like little ones here, there, everywhere, okay? It's like planting your seed all around the damn country is what I'm seeing with this. Like you don't know who's who. You don't know who's your baby mama here. You don't know who's your baby mama there. Like, again, or maybe this could be like a question of DNA is what I'm seeing. Damn, okay. Wow, that's crazy. Allegedly. That's what I'm saying. Like, these bitches are gonna come out the woodwork is what I'm seeing. Wow. Okay, what is this? God, that's so crazy. Wow, 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 wow. Here his energy is. King of Cups. Wow, that's funny. Okay, the Hierophant in the reverse fell out though. Taurus, personal beliefs, rebellion, subserviveness. Oh God, I think I pronounced that terribly. Subversiveness. Okay, going against the rules, freedom. Okay, so the Hierophant in the upright is usually tradition, structure, right? Religion, God, okay, spirituality. In the reverse, this is like going against the grain, going against the establishment, you know. I definitely see that he wants out of his contract. I think, you know, if they don't, you know, fucking hit the red button and ruin his reputation or whatever, or again, like feed him out to the wolves publicly, I think he'd do fine independently, but it's as if he needs the power structure though. And with the Hierophant in the reverse, this would literally be the power structure, the powers that be. In the reverse, it's the relationship is not like that anymore. He could be having to open up his options when it comes to signing with a different label or something like that if he doesn't go independent. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he signed over OVO to another entity. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 3 of Cups in the reverse again. Rumors, gossip. Yeah, betrayal, rejection. Yeah, so he definitely didn't get the offer he wanted when he was trying to negotiate with UMG. Like, he could have been trying to negotiate with them even still after coming out with this whole lawsuit stuff in the very beginning, but they still weren't giving him what he wanted. So, what was this? The Magician just showed up. Yeah, action, creation, self-confidence, potential skills. Okay, the Magician can kind of be a manipulator as well. I already said that. With the 7 of Cups and the 10 of Swords, it's like, again, trying to manipulate how people view you or see you. Public perception, again, with the 3 of Cups, okay? Interesting. It's like he's trying to manifest other better opportunities for himself, but it seems like he hits a brick wall every time, or he may be on the brink of hitting a brick wall or something. 7 of Wands, upright. Okay, yeah, defense, competition, struggle, protection, a challenge. 7 of Wands could be standing up for yourself, standing your ground. Yeah, and it would be difficult. It'd be a struggle for him to go independent. It's almost as if like he's insecure. He doesn't feel like he can go independent. Okay, 8 of Swords with the 9 of Pentacles. Those are polar opposite energies. Like, why would you feel guilty or feel bad or feel like you can't be independent? Like, you're fucking Drake. You know, you're like, again, you're supposed to be the hottest thing since sliced bread. So it wouldn't necessarily be easy, but I feel like it would be worth it. You know, Strength card just fell out. He needs more confidence. Courage, passion, power, influence. Focus. The Strength card can be the energy of kind of holding back as well sometimes. Okay, what is this? It's like he's trying to prove a point. He feels like he has no choice but to fight with UMG because he's trying to prove himself or prove a point. I don't know. Like he's like the big bad wolf of the industry, or, you know, I don't know. It's like he's trying to prove a point that doesn't have to be proven is what I'm getting with this for some reason. Two of Swords, Two of Cups. Okay, Nine of Cups. Yeah, I definitely see like he distrusts a lot of people, or like he's blocked off from like important relationships here. Indecision, hard choices, compromise, confusion. Yeah, that Seven of Cups can represent confusion, illusion as well, again. So it's giving he's at a crossroads. It's like he doesn't really know what to do next, what to expect next, or anything. I feel like he's kind of really trying to like brace himself for what's to come after this lawsuit, because, you know, he's been in this industry long enough. He knows how they play. He knows how they give it up. He's seen how the industry will give it up with other people. So I think he's, again, starting to realize and have this, you know, come to realization moment that he's not special, and like he can be thrown to the wolves just like anybody else could. Okay. It's like trying to, or needing to, take the rose-colored goggles off, getting out of denial with this Two of Swords, you know? He's got a strong intuition, but it's like he just doesn't follow it, or his vices block his intuition or something, or the arrogance blocks his intuition out, you know? Again, like the emotional impulsiveness kind of overrides his intellectual prowess, unfortunately, because he's very fucking smart. But he allows like the emotional impulsivity to kind of overshadow that, unfortunately. Jeez. Yeah. He's going to have to like really like step up his legal defense, or he's going to end up having to defend himself, not against UMG, but I definitely see someone coming out of the woodwork. It could be multiple people coming out of the woodwork about what they saw Drake do this. They, you know, have Drake on camera doing this, or he did this to me, he did that to me, or oh, he's got kids here, he's got a kid here now. Like, this shit's just gonna come out of the woodwork is what I'm getting. It's very heavy here, hence maybe why, you know, we're not really seeing or hearing too much from Drake right now, and we may not. Okay, we may get an album out of him, I'm not sure, but it's not really feeling too promising, or something that he really wants to do either, is what I'm getting. Like, at all. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to leave this reading here, you guys. I'm not really getting a whole lot more from this right now. I feel like the message kind of keeps repeating. So I'm going to leave this reading here. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this, or that you guys were able to take something from this. I appreciate you guys for being here each and every single time. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video. Let me know what you know. I would love to have y'all here, part of the family. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.